In today's work environment, tracking employee whereabouts is critical, not only for ensuring on-site safety, but also for maintaining accurate timekeeping and compliance. Fulcrum empowers organizations to actively monitor employee safety and log work hours, helping ensure jobs are completed efficiently and safely. In this demonstration, I'll walk you through how Fulcrum can enable managers and team members to quickly submit and track check-in and check-out activity, making it easier to maintain safety standards and accurate records. Let's dive into the Fulcrum mobile app on our screen. Here you'll see a favorited app called Check-in Log. When launched, this app, or Fulcrum form, automatically displays a list of employees who have either checked out, indicated by a green status, or those who have missed the 2-hour check-in window shown in red. Thanks to Fulcrum's advanced app designer, you can customize this logic, adjusting status types and colors, and modifying the titles to match your organization's needs. Let's go ahead and create a new record using the quick access bar in the bottom right-hand corner. In this example, I'll act as a site manager, logging that an employee is checked in for the day. Here we can see a series of relevant fields, such as selecting the employee's name and recording their initial check-in timestamp. Let's go ahead and mark her check-in time at 10:12 a.m., as well as say yes for she is on site and that she is safe. Great, we'll save the record and that will sync to the system. At the moment, the record status has updated to day in progress in blue, representing that Rebecca has started her day and has successfully checked in with her manager. An email notification will appear in the inbox, alleviating any concerns around having to remember that Rebecca had checked in. For this specific demo, I've configured Fulcrum to automatically scan all check-in records and send notifications to the manager, and optionally to the employee or other stakeholders whenever someone checks in. For this demo, I've shortened the check-in window to 1 minute with a 2-minute grace period for the employee to confirm their presence. If Rebecca fails to check in with her manager, then the manager will not come back into Fulcrum on their device and update the Fulcrum records time check-in. Therefore, both the manager and employee will be notified and the system will automatically update Rebecca's record status to failed 2-hour check-in. At this part in the demo, I'm going to speed up the recording to help showcase that Rebecca will follow protocol and check in with her manager at least once in her day, but will fail check in later on in the demo. Real quick, before speeding up the recording, we can see that the 1-minute mark has passed and it requires Rebecca to check in. The record status updates to yellow and states a check-in is needed from Rebecca, as well as Rebecca and her manager receive a notification seen in the inbox, ensuring they're both alerted. For now, let's go ahead and mark that Rebecca is present and is here on site. After recording her 10:14 a.m. check-in time, we'll go ahead and save the record to ensure it syncs back to the system. This will then update the status automatically to day in progress and mark it as blue, as well as we'll receive another email notification that Rebecca has checked in. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to speed up the recording by 4x to showcase that Rebecca will fail the next check-in period. First, we'll see that the status of the record will update to check-in and mark as yellow, as well as we'll receive a notification around the need to check in. Great, there it was. Awesome. And now what we'll do is we'll allow the 2-minute grace period to pass by. I'm going to increase the recording speed by 8x so that we can see this process. As expected, after the grace period has passed, Rebecca did not check in with her manager, and therefore Rebecca's status has now been marked as failed to our check-in, as well as we received an email notification about the missed check-in. Very quickly, we can see that the times align across the notification and the Fulcrum record, ensuring continuity for the check-in window. To wrap up the final portion of the demo, I'll show that the manager does have the ability to override and edit the status to checked out. This will send another notification to the relevant parties, confirming that she is no longer on site and has completed her shift. Keep in mind that Fulcrum has a ton of flexibility and can easily adjust the parameters around the check-in time settings, as well as the conditional rules for one to be able to change its status like what we are doing here. As a final part of the demo, I'd like to show that Fulcrum has a record list view available in its web application. This provides a common operating picture readily available for one to make edits and QA/QC the list of records for check-ins. To conclude, this is just one example of how Fulcrum helps organizations streamline check-in and check-out processes. In addition, Fulcrum offers powerful calculation fields to track total time on-site per employee and provides a robust API for integrating with other systems such as ADP for payroll and workforce management. If you'd like to learn more about how Fulcrum can support your workforce safety and time tracking needs, visit us at www.fulcrumapp.com/contact-us. We'd be happy to connect and explore how Fulcrum can help your organization. Thank you.